One of the more interesting initiatives I've seen in the smart city space in the last year is the launch of the Neighborhood Innovation Labs program in New York. It came out of the mayor's office, and the first neighborhood that they're working with is Brownsville, which is one of Brooklyn and New York City's most challenged communities. And I think the work that they're doing in trying to bring community voices together, along with a number of companies that are looking to test various smart city technologies, working in a public space to give people up close access to some of those tools that may be sensors in a public space, letting people interact with the data that comes from those so that the community can talk about data ownership and data access as part of the overall smart cities landscape, I think is really compelling. I think it's really valuable for us to think about the end users and the individuals in communities whose data we are potentially using, and give them access to that. Give them access to some of the conversations around how do we structure the deals and the permissions that go into place to allow various entities to test their technologies or to implement them in public space. I think what Washington, D.C. is doing in providing multiple concessions to various vendors in the bike share space is going to be really interesting to see how that works out. I believe the government should not be in the position of picking winners and losers, and so it's really exciting to see D.C. launching or supporting the launch of, I believe, 4 new bike share systems, dockless bike share systems in the last week. And providing that kind of platform, government acting as a platform for other companies to be able to test their products and roll those out and implement those and give the public the opportunity to choose which ones they like and what they don't like is really cool. And it's going to be awesome to watch that and see how that continues to roll out. And I think there are going to be some valuable lessons that come out in terms of how other cities approach providing concessions to different vendors. In a variety of spaces. There are new vendors popping up every day, and it's really difficult for government to always be reacting to some of those. So developing approaches and processes for government to be able to respond more quickly to these different vendors is going to be something that we're all going to be working on moving forward.